want to just talk real quick about the root chakra. We're starting from the root chakra, and over the 7 days of this class we'll work all the way up. Root chakra is the first chakra. It's located at the base of the spine. Let me turn my music down just a teeny bit. Hi, Liza. I love you guys so much. So it's located at the base of the spine, the first 3 vertebrae. It is represented by the color red, which is why I have my red Daya sweater on right now. It is ruled by earth element energy. So it's grounding, it's centering, it connects us to the earth. We talk about it when we talk about basic needs. So the root chakra is developed when we're very, very young, still in utero. And this is everything from, do I belong here, to am I safe? Do I have food? Where's my mother? Can I find my mother? You know, are there predators around me? And of course, in the 21st century, predators are also stressors like work and relationships and traffic and all that stuff. It is the base for which all expansion happens. So when we feel safe, when we feel secure, when we feel nourished, when we feel that we belong, then expansion can happen. Then we can ask questions, then we can find our own identities, then we can be compassionate to other people. And of course, this is really important in this time right now when a lot of us don't feel safe. A lot of us maybe don't feel like we have what we need. So we're going to kind of connect to this today, play with it a little bit. Another thing I want to say is that when the root chakra is unbalanced or underactive, we might feel fear. We see everything as a risk. Our decisions are ruled by fear. But what if this happens? But what if that happens? When the root chakra is overactive, those feelings of fear can turn into paranoia or greed. Our decisions are made based on control issues, wanting to be in control of the situation. But when this chakra is balanced, when we've paid attention to the root chakra and given it time, it can bring forth courage, it can bring forth compassion, it can bring forth intention, it can bring forth a great sense of peace. So we're just going to explore that today. Again, it's for those of you just joining in, the root chakra is the base of the spine, perineum, the first 3 vertebrae, your sacrum. So we're gonna get started. So we'll stand up first. I'm gonna incorporate some familiar warm-ups, familiar songs if you've ever taken my class before, just because this is kind of a joyful reunion. And for those of you who have never taken my class before, welcome. I'm so glad you could join. This will be half an hour, which means I may go 5-ish minutes over because I always get excited. So here we go. Put on some music and we'll just begin warming up our bodies. Beautiful. So just find yourself standing. Noticing wherever your body's connected to the earth, that might be your feet. If standing is not available to you, sitting down is gorgeous. Noticing where you are connected to the earth through maybe your sit bones. And we'll just start to place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And connect to our breath. Feel the rising and falling. expansion with the inhale and the deepening, the sinking of your gravity into your feet or into your sit bones as you exhale. And if you want to repeat to yourself a root chakra affirmation here, you might say, I am safe. I am safe. Inhaling, I am safe. Exhaling, I belong here. And then we'll just gently begin a head circle to the right. Taking stock of how your neck and shoulders feel. And then whenever you're ready, just switch that direction. For those of you joining us, welcome. Just hop right in. Find yourself in the center, rolling on up. You can drop your hands at your sides and we'll just begin rolling the shoulders forward. Perhaps on the inhale, lifting up. On the exhale, rooting down. Again, you can repeat to yourself, inhaling, I am safe. Exhaling, I belong here. And then reverse the direction of that circle, opening up the heart space. Inviting any maybe sways, shakes that you need. And then gradually widening the legs, bending the knees to feel rooted into the earth. And then we'll start to synchronize our movements with our breath. Inhaling, reach the arm up. Exhale, other arm. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. So this might take just a moment to start synchronizing movement with breath. You should be reaching the very top on your inhale with one arm and the very top on the exhale with the other. But of course, it takes a moment for us to calibrate. If you've taken my class, you'll know this song. Beautiful, finding a sway here. And then we'll start to take this across, reaching the horizon. And exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Again, at your own breath pace here. And then sweeping the water below us. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Synchronizing breath and movement. Hello friends, welcome, join. And across the horizon once again, here we go. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. We of us to the sky. One more time. Here we go. Reach up. Letting the music take you. All right. Keep the legs wide. If you've done my class, you know this before. Okay. We drop with the pelvis. Again, that root chakra is at the base of the spine. It's this pelvic area. So let yourself feel the weight of it. A root chakra class is just bringing extra attention to that area. And we'll go with the familiar pattern. Here we go. In, out, in, out with the arms. Still feeling the weight of the pelvis. And now we reach side to side. Here we go. Oh, this is such a joyful reunion. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. Back to center. In and out. Weight of the pelvis rooting in the feet. Back to the side. All right, you can let the arms go, do whatever you want. Feel the weight of the pelvis. We'll just slowly start. Bring the feet back together. Beautiful. Let me pause the music, just one moment. Okay, so we should be feeling a little bit warmer. I know I'm wearing red for chakra, the root chakra, but I have to take it off because I'm sweating. Welcome, everybody. Oh, it's so good to see so many names I recognize. All right. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer, a little bit more in your body, a little bit feeling your breath. Next part, I want us to start with the feet, actually. People are texting me telling me I might not be on. What does that mean? Can everybody hear me? It's working. We're all watching from Daya dance, right? From Daya? Okay, well, I guess maybe you can't see it if you're on the account. That's okay. Thank you, guys. Oh, hi, friends. Oh my gosh, hi. Okay, so we're going to start with the feet. When I was kind of going over root chakra last night, meditating on it, something that struck me that I've heard a bajillion times, but kind of just struck me, was that the root chakra, again, base of spine, first 3 vertebrae, is a place where spirit connects to matter. It's the seat of where all other 6 chakras root down, connect with the earth. It's the place, it's almost like a portal where supernatural connects with natural. And I immediately thought of feet. Feet are what we use to walk around all day. Feet are what our vessel, it's where our vessel connects to the earth. It's where our soul connects to the soul of the earth. It's where the God in us connects to the God in the earth. So I was thinking of this idea of kind of like a portal almost, this point of connection, this point where 2 worlds collide. So we're going to start just moving the feet, and then we'll move up, feeling that actual seat where the chakra is located, and let expansion happen from there. So let me play some more musica, and we'll begin to explore. For those of you who have joined us, welcome. We warmed up a little bit, but you should be fine for this. Let me do this. So standing once again, maybe take a few long exhales. letting it go. Let's all take a breath together. Inhaling. Maybe fluttering the lips. Let something out your mouth. Beautiful. Feel where your feet are connected to the earth. Let your gravity shoot down out the soles of your feet. And maybe bring in just a gentle rock forward and backwards. Beginning to feel here the different surfaces of the feet. How as we rock, we can lean into certain bones, certain inches of flesh, and then rock out of them again. And the rest of the body just follows along. And then beginning to maybe find a rock side to side. And if you want to expand that, you can start to actually rock the feet themselves side to side. This is something we don't do very often. Almost like giving your feet a massage. And then let's just take some time to feel unusual surfaces of our feet. Get in the nooks and the crannies. Feel the tops of the toes, the sides of the arch. Feeling how all the little bones put together, they roll over the top of each other, they slide, they shift. Massaging out the muscles in between the toes. We forget that our feet have muscles, but they work so hard all day. Again, coming back to this idea that our feet are the portal, the seat at which our being connects to the earth, through which energy is being transferred all day long. We'll just have a little foot play here. Good. You could try walking. We walk all day. What does it feel like to walk on the sides of your feet, your heels, your toes? Touch each individual toe to the earth and give it its moment. What about the deepest part of your arch? That's so hard to get. Maybe the inside, the outside, the heel. Waking up this portal. Good. And then you've probably already started to notice that as you wake up your feet, the rest of your body gets involved, wants to be a part of the dance. This is partially necessity, because I can't put the inside of my arch on the ground without making a weird shape with my body. But it's also this energy transfer that's happening from the little movements and bones in the feet, radiating and forming all the way up the rest of my body. So we can keep our attention on our feet, just kind of in the back of our minds, and let's bring more of our attention to our pelvis. Let's see what shapes we can make with it. Again, we talked about how the feet are the portal, the meeting place with the earth, and the root chakra, right here, low, low, low in the pelvis, is that meeting place of spirit with matter. So this is pretty powerful. We're stirring up that energy right now, waking it up. Maybe making circles. Maybe trying to find a different position of your pelvis than you've ever felt before. The pelvis is, or the root chakra is also known to be the seat of your kundalini energy. And kundalini, as it awakens and rises, moves through the spine. And it is also represented by snake energy. So as you can see, right away, as we waken up this root chakra, we waken up the seat of the kundalini, our spine gets involved. We didn't even have to try. So perhaps now you can feel the snaking of your spine. All guided by this awakening in the pelvis. Let yourself feel a little bit of pleasure here. Oh, beautiful. I can't even see it, but I know it's amazing. So right now we've got a lot of powerful things happening right now. We've got our pelvis waking up this root chakra, sending that energy up through our snaking spine. And at the same time, we have this connection from our feet into the earth. So whatever energy is happening in our body right now can be transferred back into Mother. And the energy from Mother can be transferred back up into this magical reaction that's happening in our body. Beautiful. And if you want, you can let this continue to expand, this energy to continue expanding out your limbs. Yeah, song change. So we'll just have a minute here, just free dance, seeing how your body feels to dance to this beat after kind of waking up those portals. It can look like dance, or it can look just like noodling. It's up to you. Just let the music be your guide. For those of you just joining, we're having a moment of dance here, inspired by the articulation in our feet and the energy buildup in our pelvis all the way up through our spine. Wherever you are, take a pause. Let your energy sink back into the earth. Take a big inhale in. And then an exhale. And continue. Hi, everybody. Beautiful. Just a minute more here, and we'll move on to our last exercise. So we talk about the root chakra. You can keep dancing as I say this, as the place where the root, it lays the foundation from where all expansion happens. But as you just saw in our bodies, it's not, oh, once I activate my root chakra or once I feel grounded, then I can start working on my expansion. It just happens. When I moved my feet, the roots of my body, the rest of my body continued to feel the energy, right? When we awoke our root chakra and our pelvis and that seat of our kundalini, our spine, the snaking of that energy already began to rise. The body is a beautiful mirror of what's happening energetically and spiritually. Because it is what's happening energetically and spiritually. Just take a moment and find the ending of that portal dance. And then I know it's 11:57, but we're going to go past that because I have one more thing I would love to do for us. So if you're in a place where it feels comfortable or it's safe to be crawling on the ground, we're going to do that for the last portion of class. Root chakra, instinct, safety. I want to connect to our animal natures a little bit, our instinct, the history of movement that travels through each one of us, and it's generations and generations old. So follow with me. If you take my class a lot, you're gonna freak out when you hear the next song. You probably already know what it is. So I'm gonna move the camera down here. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it there. So find yourself on all fours. If you want to put something under your... Oh, I'm gonna pause it because I can't give it away yet. If you want to put something under your knees, you can. And just take a moment. Ha, Lorella, you knew what I was gonna do. So just feel here. Hands connected to earth. And knees connected to earth. These are portals to the ground and to the earth that we don't often use. Well, we used to a lot, generations and thousands of years ago, but not so much anymore. So it's really a blessing when we can reconnect here and feel our hands on the earth. Maybe rocking, just like we did standing, to sort of calibrate where our weight is. Inhaling, I am safe. Exhaling, I belong here. And we'll just begin this exploration, kind of continuing what we had done before with our pelvis. You may have done something similar in a yoga class where they say, circle your head and tail in cat-cow. Same thing, but I really want us to focus on the root chakra, the tailbone, those first three vertebrae, and how we can move those here while we're on the floor. It might be uncomfortable for you to move this way. So if you need to move small, that's totally fine. And already we're noticing how this activation of that root chakra, that seat of kundalini, affects the rest of the body. Here goes that Daya dance classic song. Oh my gosh, you guys, I want to literally cry hearing this song. I miss you so much. So now that we've got that root chakra a little bit engaged, our spine is beginning to move. Let's just connect to our instinct here. Lifting maybe your knees up off, using that energy, that spiral, that circle, that twisting in your spine to crawl yourself around whatever space you have.
Triangles are my favorite shape.
You can connect to this sense of animalistic nature, yeah?
Let's dance a little.
Beautiful. If you need to stop, put a knee down, you're always welcome to do that. Feeling the transfer of energy between hands and earth. Even between feet and earth here. Our feet are still on the earth.
And keep my all lovely while we stones alone.
You can challenge yourself to move fast here, to move slow. Really everything coming from that root chakra, that pelvic movement. And then wherever you are, take a pause. Let your energy fall back down into the earth. You are safe. You belong here. And we're just playing. Take a big breath in. Exhale something out your mouth. And let's finish up this song. Maybe even playing with the articulation of your hands on the ground. Seeing how that affects the movement of your body. There's so much here. We're animals. We always have been. Let's just embody that. Growling and roaring is totally okay.
Let's dance a little.
And then as we've talked about before, once we've got this rooting down, expansion can start to happen. Maybe we expand, opening our chest to the sky. Or maybe we rise up a little bit and then root ourselves back down. Just feeling ground and sky, ground and sky. That breath. Beautiful. We're connecting to the physical grounding of the earth. But also the grounding of spirit into body, into earth. Isn't it amazing that we have this capacity within us? That the body was specifically designed to hold all this energy? As we're finishing up this exploration here, just maybe find a little seed of gratitude within yourself. For yourself, for your body. And we'll just take about the next minute to let this rooting movement lift us up off the earth a little bit. Maybe bring us to standing. Letting the music be your guide. following that music, following that energy. Or if you like, you can also reconnect to that foot articulation, that pelvis, that snaking spine. Taking joy in the heat. Beautiful, everybody. I can literally feel you guys from here, so thank you. And we'll just begin to settle this energy down. Let's actually do that. Let's take our hands up. Inhale. And slowly, hands down in front of the body or just in front of the face. Bringing the energy down with them. Let's do twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Raising the arms high. And then exhale. Letting any residual sways, residual vibrations continue to travel through you. Don't stifle those. But we're just grounding a little bit more. Once again, down into that root chakra. Down through the feet. Just taking note of how your body feels now. Coming back to the breath. Big full inhales and long slow exhales. Perhaps closing your eyes if you want. We'll just close with those same root chakra affirmations that we started with. I am safe and I belong here. You can say them out loud, you can say them to yourself, in your head, whatever you'd like. You can whisper them softly. Big breath in. Exhaling, I am safe. Inhaling. And exhaling, I belong here. Feeling your feet rooted on the earth. Once again, inhale. I am safe. Inhale. Exhale. I belong here. You can gently bring your hands to your heart center. Feel that energy coursing through them, energy pouring out your feet, swirling in your root chakra, growing up your spine. And we'll just finish with the sound of Lam, L-A-M. That is the sound of the root chakra. We'll call it out all together, all of us around the world, wherever we are. Grounding not only into the earth, but into the presence of each other. So wherever you are, exhale out all of your breath. Inhale in to Lam. Lam. proud to yourself and your bravery for spending half an hour, 45 minutes in your body. I invite you to continue feeling these sensations as you go out throughout your day. And thank you so much for being here with me today. Namaste.